Good evening, how we doing? Happy Monday! Start of a shiny new week. Hope we're all well, hope you've had a good weekend. It's been pretty alright. Looking forward to starting something new at long last. Been looking forward to this game since it was first announced actually. It looks like it's going to be pretty fun. Ghostwire Tokyo. Spooky... What on earth is that under my hand? Spooky horror... mystery set in Tokyo, action adventure thing. Should be good fun. Tango Gameworks are part of the Bethesda group of studios. They made The Evil Within as the last series that they're particularly well known for. I'm sure they've done other stuff as well. But yeah, they're kind of branching out a bit with, well, sticking with the horror kind of side of things, but branching out in the type of game, and it looks very, very interesting, so I'm looking forward to jumping in. Had a quick look at things, well, mostly the controls and stuff, so we'll have to see how it actually performs, but, well, there might be a bit of tweaking required on the go here, but we'll see how that goes. And yeah, the controls might take a little getting used to. They look a little interesting, which is not massively surprising, but we'll see how we do. So, yeah, crack on with it. So, evening Matt, how are we doing? First off the mark, even. Sentences, words, difficult. Glad you made it. Yeah, times are slightly more aligned again now, so now our clocks have changed too. Evening Noel, evening Marini, hope you're well. Ready to get going and check this out. So, yeah, we'll fire it up and see what happens. Actually, see what I'm going to do first. I am going to switch over to the game so you can see the boot up, because that's pretty fun, actually. So I'll leave the music for... No, I'm going to turn the music off now before it starts causing problems. Does not have much luck on that front lately. So yeah, it's got quite a cool little, like the developer animations and stuff are cool. Didn't do that last time. Yeah, it's brilliant. I like that. It's fun. Anyway. Apparently you can tell the difference between which programs I'm asking it to operate at the moment. So yeah, we'll kick things off with a new game. The general gist of it, everybody in Tokyo has disappeared, or almost everybody. And one of the few survivors has to work with a spirit detective, possibly the spirit of a detective, not quite sure, to figure out what the hell's going on and where all these supernatural creatures are coming from and to battle them. So that should be fun. We'll see how it goes. Is the music right? Yeah, okay. We can have that one off, and we'll just have the game noise. I don't think there's going to be any copyright issues with the music. Hopefully not. We'll see how we do. New game, I guess. Normal. Yes. There's definitely a recognisable landmark. This one. Apologies in advance, I practically guarantee at some point I'm going to butcher a Japanese pronunciation. We should try Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We'll see. I need to have a look into it a bit more first, Colin. Not a big Borderlands fan though, so that does make me a bit hesitant. I've tried Borderlands and Borderlands 2 and I didn't particularly enjoy them. It's like our hero might have been involved in some kind of car accident. It looks good so far. And this is a cutscene, so it ought to look solid, but we'll see how it goes. B. That would be troubling.
ちょっと大丈夫ですか？
Youth.
動かない方がいいって。今救急車呼んでるから。大丈夫か？怪我してないの？なあ、全然電波来ねえんだけど。
Yeah, there are 3 people out. I mean, the older freak was freaking him out. Jeez.
なんだよ。
おい、寝ぼけたガキ。この体よこせ。
なんだよこの声。
そんな都合よくはいかねえか。
Well, this was quick. Whatever it was. Didn't seem to affect our boy here, though.
あれ？
たくど素人な。俺は中にいるんだ。このぐらいなんとか耐えろ。だな。
なんだ。
Yeah, what the? It's about what my reaction would be as well.
何か来る。
喋んな。隠れる。
Interesting, how we did?
今は言う通りにしろ。
Best Borderlands game since Borderlands 2. Well, I've had a crack at Borderlands 2 come, but first impression, it wasn't really doing it for me. I'll give it another go eventually, but we'll see. Some Resident Evil training sometimes. How you doing, Steve?
私だけが君たちを救える。君たちの魂は純化され、来るべき世界の礎となる。すでに器は整った。それは魂の住まうべきところだ。さあ、集え。
Interesting.
良き終わりはそこにある。
The big cat thing in the back.
なんだよあれ。
敵だ。あと。
何言ってんだよ。そもそもあんた一体。
おい、抵抗するな。もう俺のもんだ。お前はさっき死んだ。俺が出ていけばお前は終わる。
そんな。どうすれば。
お前に選択肢などない。俺に従え。
嫌だ。
Not big on that myself either.
やらなきゃいけないことがある。
Really doesn't look well.
知るかい。うだうだ言うなら他を探す。お前は終わりだ。
I think I might have a hard time with that. Doesn't seem to be anybody's.
誰もいないぞ。
こいつ。
悪霊だか死神だか知らないが、この体は僕のものだ。あんた
Yeah,
の
he's
指示
getting
は受け
himself
ない。
together.
そうかよ。だったら力ずくで奪うまでだ。お前には 消えてもらおう。
But normally I'd say that wouldn't work, but when your arm's being controlled by an outside force... Well, he's got a fairly strong will, though.
仕方ねえ。まずは付き合ってやる。だが忘れるな。お前の命を握ってるのは俺だ。あんまりダダをこねるようならお払い箱だからな。分かったら早く進め。
指図するな。
Interesting. Definitely an intriguing start. Whoa! Holy, look at that. I barely even moved the mouse. This is just tiny fingertip movements, but yikes, yeah, that's not going to do. Which I kind of knew. There's a photo mode, which I don't seem to be able to activate right now. Controls. There we go, sensitivity. Let's try this down at 10, shall we? See how the other sensitivities do when we come to them. So the frame rate looks solid so far. I've got settings. Well, I haven't got the settings jacked up yet, actually. I should look into doing that. Possibly. Let's have a look at stuff. I've got ray tracing on, but the quality is pretty low right now. Let's try it on medium, see what happens, because it's sitting comfortably at 99 frames with no issues so far. And I've got a frame rate cap at 99 at the minute, so see how we do. Oops, and struggling a little bit to turn that up. It dipped to 30, but it's back up in the 70s now, so we'll see how we do. Should look even better. Weird bit of delay. That was a weird bit of input lag, but 65 frames there. We'll see how this continues. OBS looks like it's having a bit of an issue with it. It doesn't look vastly better than it was before, so I might try locking that at 60. See if we can stay stable at that, and hopefully things will look better. Dipped a little then. That's better. The mouse might be a little sensitive, but we'll see how we get on there. Like this motion blur going on, which I'm not entirely happy with. Let's see if I can turn that off, shall we? I did spot this before. Motion blur quality. Oh good, I can turn it off. Right, let's try that. Motion blur makes my brain hurt. Kill the ray trace shadows. It seems to be okay so far. See how we do. A little less hard on the eyes, but we'll see. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Cubes from Hellraiser. Well, it's got a lot of Japanese folklore stuff in it, so I guess it's a reference to that, or both are. Finds the shadows kill performance more than that. Well, we'll see how we do. Okay. That doesn't look good. Guess I'm going to have to try and fight. Focus your energy in your fingertips and let it out in a burst. Okay. Picking something up. Some green stuff. That's wind power, I think.
さっさとお前の用事を済ませようぜ。
そうだ。妹のところに行かなきゃ。
It's a sister. Okay, fair enough. And to open map menu. Interesting. So up that road. The end, I'm guessing. Well, if the map's that big, well, we'll have to see how it compares to the actual on-the-ground movement, but which appears to be that way.
僕の体を奪おうとしたやつに話す必要ないだろ。
それもそうだな。
あんたは何者なんだよ。
先にお前が話したら教えてやる。それにしてもひどい景色だ。ここまでとはな。
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Looks pretty cool, though.
これが本当に渋谷なのか。
Yeah, we'll see how we do, mate. So it seems to be sitting solid at 60. As long as it's consistent at 60, that's fine. Like, I prefer it higher generally, but I'd rather have locked solid at 60 than fluctuating higher. It's just easier on the eyes generally. But you rarely even get locked solid at 60, so, especially once you turn ray tracing on. We'll see how we do. The water reflections look nice. I think it was this way, wasn't it? Yep, looks like it was. Yeah, good. So we get different elemental powers we can control. Image not available. Dead End Disappearing Act. Saw the strange guy out in front of a bar. Something was wrong with his face. Looked like he had a mask on, maybe. He was dressed in black. I felt compelled to have a closer look. He turned and walked down Dead End alleyway. Still curious, I followed. But when I looked into the alley, he was gone. It's a dead end. Where could he have gone? Okay, so everything's on the map button, basically. Because the tab button will be doing something else before long. Catch you later, mate. Have a good well, afternoon, I suppose. It's a lot of colours. Take a bit of getting used to, I think. So far, it's solid. It's a little weird on the eyes with the movement, though. What I'm not sure about. I've got motion blur turned off, and that should help. It is still a bit... You know what I can do? It might work. I did a thing, and it might have been a bad choice. Turn this up slightly. Could just about see the logo. I was concerned because with the lights on me, it's often difficult. Yeah, it can often be difficult to see in dark spaces. Even more difficult, but it's okay so far. How's the stream looking? Oh, we're not dropping frames. That's always good. Like the preview's okay, but it's very small, so it's hard to tell sometimes. Slenderman. Yeah, definitely interesting. Push that back a little further. A bit easier on my eyes then. I feel like the rain, I assume it's an artistic choice, but I feel like the rain is not as high quality as I would expect with everything else. But... You entry in the database. Lots of them. Tutorials. Aim assist. Only has an effect when using a controller. Fair enough, that makes sense. Akito. Akito Izuki. I'm guessing that's flipped around for a Western audience, but I don't know. Could prefer going by his family name. That's a possibility. 22-year-old student gets in a terrible traffic accident in Shibuya. Teaching on the brink of death, saved thanks to his union with a mysterious and shadowy being. Yeah, adjust myself a little bit. we go. You and Jack Man, how are you doing?
ここだ。なんだこれ。
Doesn't look good. It looks like rubbish.
こちらに干渉している。物は試しだ。触れてみろ。
I'll brush up a little bit. I think that's better. Right, strike attack.
お前でも力は得られるみたいだな。
Little power from things. Ether and crystallized ether that looks mostly like trash, apparently. You can come across crystallized ether that can be destroyed with ethereal weaving, i.e. shooting it, or with strike attacks. Doing so will shatter and deposit and release a shower of ether. Absorbing ether restores spirit points, presumably SP being. I was a little concerned about where the camera might be for this, but you can see it, can't you? So that's alright. Absorbing ether restores spirit points, energy used to perform ethereal weaving attacks. Defeating visitors will also procure ether. Visitors being beasties.
妹ってのは病人なのか。
ああ、
それはタイミングが悪いな。
病室は4階だったな。
Out at 34 now, I would assume. Everybody got naked and disappeared. Anxious messages. Sakun, come back right away. There's white smoke coming from the entrance. It might be poison. Only that was all it would take, going back. Agitated message. Tell me what happened. Nothing going on here. That looks like trouble. Oh, well, that's creepy. Empty possessed schoolgirl uniform.
何してるんだ。
The themselves separated from the body.
何のために。
あの世に連れ去るか、そのまま自分たちの餌食にするか。どちらにしてもあの魂は救われない。
止めなきゃ。
待て、あいつらはまだこっちの存在に気づいてない。見つからないようしゃがみながら背後へ近づけ。
Fairly standard crouching tutorial. Quick purge. Complete them instantly, sneaking up unnoticed, and right click. Like a backstab. Ooh, I got a level. Nice.
お前も力の使い方が分かってきたみたいだな。
Synergy level. Accruing XP will raise Akito's synergy level with his new powers. XP can be acquired by defeating enemies, completing missions. Gaining a level increases your maximum HP, as well as confer spirit skill points, which can be used to unlock new skills in the skills menu. Skills alongside everything else. Okay. Abilities. Learning spirit skills. Gaining your synergy level grants skill points. You can check your current skill points and spend them in the skills menu. Note block paths of various spirit trees require Magatama to unlock. Any Tango? Well, everybody's disappeared, leaving their clothes behind in Tokyo. Akito was possessed by some kind of spirit that initially tried to take him over because he thought he was dead, but he was apparently not quite as dead as he appeared to be. After a car crash. Then they had a bit of an argument about who was in control, and it wasn't really settled, despite the spirit's attempt to choke him with his own hand. Then we fought off some weird Slenderman-looking dudes, and now we've gone to the hospital where his sister is. So that's about where we are. Trying learning the Takihaya? Charge attack spirit skill. Okay. To change tab. Ethereal weaving. Abilities, ethereal weaving. And equipment. Drill guide. WASD. Or I could drag the mouse around and have it lag a bit. Wind weaving. Allows you to blast weak but rapid gusts of air. Suggesting I take this one, a charge attack. Charge ethereal weaving attacks, properties of which vary depending on the element. 2 humming bursts of wind, blade of water, the fireball that explodes. Different things useful for different enemies, apparently. Sounds like a fun Saturday night. It does look sort of like a city centre on Sunday morning, I've got to admit, or Saturday morning. There's that. I'd like to look at other stuff, but I don't think it's going to let me.
Yosh, izo.
That's fine. Charge attacks are not a bad thing. So, abilities, what we got here? So, no, I'm not ready for that. You can tell me what they are. Apparently you can't. Okay, well, we'll figure that out when it comes to it. Equipment. Again, okay. We'll cross those bridges when we come to them, apparently. Not such a bad thing, really. Overloading information isn't great. I need to go up. I'm still going to have a look up here. There are decidedly mixed feelings about the whole subtitled approach. Obviously, it's either that or go with the in English because I don't speak Japanese. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of subtitles. I don't get on well with them in movies. It's a bit better in games, I suppose. But we're going to go with it for now. See how we do. So I'm not going to read along with everything because that's just going to be an auditory mess. So yeah, eyes on the prize if you want to know what's going on, I guess. Message to family. I'll read this stuff out though. Don't worry, Mum, I'm in the hospital now. Think I'll be okay. Escalator's still working. Let's see what happens when someone's still on it. Hey, it works properly. Nice. I did wonder whether or not it would. It was on the 4th floor, wasn't she? So. Guess somebody must have been leaning back on there when he disappeared. Judging by that. Possibly trying to lean back away from it. Huh? It's a good time to catch up on chat. Sounds a bit like a program you watched not so long ago. Well, I have no idea what that might be. So, we're going to charge up attack and see what happens to this being. Hold then release for a charge attack. Takes quite a while to charge. Although... Oh, it homes, so it doesn't matter. Now rip its core out. Hold right click to grab the core. Interesting. Cancelling charge attacks. Use the melee thing to do it. Okay. Grabbing enemy cores. Bring down a visitor's outer defences will expose their inner core. Okay, I see. When that happens, press right click to extract it, which will instantly vanquish them. Cores are easier to expose using charge attacks. Cores defences will eventually regenerate, so act fast. However, you can prevent this from occurring by continuing to attack the visitor. That makes sense. Apparently I got a watermelon. Recovering health with consumables. Hold C to use a consumable. Restore health by eating or drinking consumables in addition to restoring health. Ooh. Each food you drink or drink you consume will grant a slight permanent boost to your max HP. Ooh, that's an interesting mechanic. Max HP goes up based on the amount of food and drink you eat, as well as having your health restored. Quick consumables from the inventory menu to use quickly when needed. Drawing far away ether you can do with right click. By pulling it towards you, with the flashlight, crouching. Ah, I see, consumables. So inventory. Ah, I see. That is equipped. E to equip, hold F to use. Cool. Explanation of what a watermelon is. I mean, I'm not a fan personally, but I am familiar with the concept. We've seen life on Mars. No, I've heard of it, but John Simon, a detective type thing, isn't it? Energy's fine. Not too much over here. There's some food, maybe. Yakitori, which looks sort of like some kind of kebab. Bite-sized pieces of chicken, sweet spicy sauce, roasted on a skewer. This is some kind of kebab. Shish kebab as opposed to the other kind, whatever that would be. Gonna get in from there. I mean, I probably could. Well, I need to go that way, but I currently can't. So I guess it wants me to get in. Came from that way, didn't I? If this works. Did not. Right, this way. Okay, I'm getting on to you now. Oh, there's the door. Oh, little bitch. Well, he's down. And blocks that, isn't it? That is such a cool looking mechanic though. It's fun. I've heard some criticisms from like reviewers about some of the mechanics being a bit shallow and stuff. My first look at it doesn't look like it is. So, looks alright so far. Missing person flyer with no image available. That makes a lot of sense. We're seeking information about the following incident. Girl in the photograph disappeared on 15th of April last, sighted in shopping at 429 in Shibuya. If you have any information regarding whereabouts, please call immediately on the number below. This is interesting. You were thinking of Gene Hunt? It was John Sim that I remember being in Life on Mars. Mind you, it doesn't mean his character is the one you were thinking about. Could be what I'm getting. Mildly bamboozled. I see. That would explain the problem. Weird cape thing at the back. That makes sense. Kind of crazy digital effects and stuff. That's quite cool. Very video game. No shit. The third floor. Got a bad feeling. What is that? Got a bad feeling about. Suddenly becoming a talking gorilla. Hell no. That kind of guard? Definitely some kind of magic-looking shield thing, so... Cafeteria with a suspiciously large amount of food... actually not as much. That I can't pick up. Slip down. Where's my health bar? I'm guessing that's it in the bottom right. Got a small sliver of. Find myself in a kitchen. Doesn't seem like somewhere I'm supposed to be. Oddly secure hospital, this. Saw a shadow. Automatic doors were really that fast. Or am I mixing the two up? He was the master in Doctor Who, Tengi. And Boytong is the title thing. That makes sense. Good taste. This sharp is dicey here. Spicy here. The lighting is pretty cool. And generally a fan of green, and that's getting very close to being one of my favourite shades of it as well. Not so fun on the flames though. Oh dear. I mean, she was out from the look of things in a coma or something, so might explain why she's possessed still here and walking around. Nurse's shift change notes. Toshiyuki. Akito patient room transfer 403 to 402. 405 no complaint for adjacent room. Low water pressure in 410. Flowers came from brother in 417. Needs vase. Guessing. Suddenly a flaming figure. Getting more and more worrying. No shit. Treat everything with great suspicion. Yep. Yeah. I'm on the right page generally then, Tingy. Well, this doesn't look like your normal hospital room. That doesn't look like a doctor. Server.
計画は完全となる。
Grab him, it's off, yeah.
誰だ？人間？もう一人。お前や。
Ooh. Hello.
愚かな。魂を解放してやったというのに。
Breaches your spirit from his prison and still clings to mortal flesh.
今度こそ逃がさねえ。
意志の力か。興味深い。だが、お前は後回しだ。
周りに触れるなと言っている。
そうか、お前の案ずるな。私なら彼女を救ってやれる。
Yeah, I'm not very convinced. Ooh. That didn't go well. Oh, this is getting creepier now. Well... Ooh, that's never good. That's even less good. Hope that isn't your doctor. Yeah, it does look cool. Try getting up, buddy. Too late. I mean, he doesn't actually have a hole through it, so whatever his reason for lying on the ground is, it ain't good enough. Demonic bondage session. He didn't even give me a drink first. Yeah, exactly.
死んだのか。
ああ、何もしなければな。現世の時間で3秒、呼吸1回分で終わりだ。
嫌だ、まだ死ねない。
一つだけ方法がある。体をよこせ。妹は助けてやる。
あんたを信じろってのか。
無理にとは言わん。このままお前は死に、妹はあいつに蹂躙される。それだけだ。
僕は消えるのか。
さあな、祈れ。
Interesting.
妹はマリー。僕は伊月明人だ。
今さら自己紹介かよ。まあいい。KK だ。名前は捨てた。
KK。マリを頼む。
Doesn't look like it felt good.
病室。
Doesn't look like he's completely gone. Or gone at all, actually. Now what? Ah, flashbacks. Oh?
俺には戸締まりしろってうるさいくせに。これだよ。マリー。
All very strange.
マリー。ここは。
おい、しっかりしてくれよ。
Well, could be worse.
消えなかったのか。
神様に感謝するんだな。チッタ見られる顔になったじゃないか。
Hmm.
黙れ。
で、体はもらっていいんだよな。
約束はしていない。
Technically, that's true.
僕はここにいる。
おい、裏切んなよ。
裏切ってない。
まあいい。居心地はだいぶ良くなったぜ。
妹を連れて行ったやつの居場所を知りたい。
あいつは目的のために大掛かりな儀式をやるはずだ。
Giant ritual, huh?
そこに行けば。
ああ、今みたいに返り討ちだ。焦るなよ。今度は俺の行きたい場所に行ってもらうぞ。
Somewhere we have to go first, huh? Simply Nikki, thank you very much for the new sub. Welcome, welcome. So, yes, now let's try a thing. Photo mode is open. Cool. Oh, that's a nice little thing. I like that. Filter, emote, FOV, photo mode versus selfie mode. Oh, selfie mode is definitely where I want to be. Try this fancy trick then next. Now let's try going into selfie mode. I want a picture of Akito for the thumbnail for the moment, for future thumbnails. So I want a nice, of course, it's all backwards in it, so I want a nice blank background like that to take a picture against. Right. That's better. Right. So... okay. Right, that was a bit weird. So rotate screen. Hide player, adjust distance. Page up, page down. That's not ideal. And also, I suspect he thinks I've got an American keyboard, and page up and page down are not the same buttons, apparently. On the other hand, I can work with this. M to hide the UI, enter to, or E to take a photo. Okay, cool. We can work with this. Everything's still alright? Yeah, it does look pretty good so far. Very unique style, weird kind of blend of really high quality graphics and a very distinct art style. They've got the flooring wrong. I mean, it's probably correct in Japan, but... Any deaths yet? No. Funny dance time, yeah. Not the way I came. Well, out of the way. I got maxed out on my energy right now. Got the lurgy stew, that's not ideal. I'll be feeling better soon. Seem to be going around at the moment. to trouble. Oh yeah, I'm sure there's going to be plenty of that.
人がいない。
Hmm?
みんな消えたのかな。
だろうな。あいつの計画通りなら外との連絡も遮断されているはずだ。
ずっとあいつを追っていたのか。
ああ、やられちまったけどな。無駄話は終わりだ。行くぞ。
Apparently getting killed didn't stop him either. Being after him didn't stop him getting killed, but being killed didn't stop him being after him.
行き先は有限坂だ。
Okay. Right, never mind. I think we came this way, didn't we? Suggesting I head over this way. Okay, well I guess we're going to do that. So down to the end, turn right, first left. Zigzag our way over there apparently. Was the right way, right? Yeah. Oh, dash of some kind. Race ball.
霧がまだ残ってる。
不用意に近づくな。危ねえぞ。
Okay, I'll stay away from that then. Very cool. That way, I think was the next one. Yep, that's the one.
なんだろう。
調べてみるぞ。
あいつらがいる。
邪魔だな。片付けろ。
Got the gates, the name of Tory Gate. There we go. Depends if you can hold take on. Yeah. Oh dear. Well, I wanted to try a melee attack to see what would happen. I got a bit schlepped. Apparently that's what happened. Sneaky. Slenderman didn't like that much, did he? I gotta go and purge this gate thing. Cleanse it. Very spiritual. And the mists roll back. That's cool. Put you on your hangman's eye to look like. Yeah, it might be a little optimistic. I don't think it's going to look quite so like modern and stuff. Look inside the shrine. Didn't think I'd be able to cleanse it. So what did you think was going to happen then? It's requiring music track. You can listen to it at your leisure via the music player. Oh, that's cool. Cleansing Tory gates. Fog and surrounding area cleared. Crows are drawn to corrupted gates. Can often be seen circling above them. Okay. Hero, we can use it. What are those? Doll-like objects shaped like humans, made of paper or wood, have been employed as tools in Japanese sorcery since ancient times. In Shinto, ceremonies known as ore. Katashiro are rubbed. In Shinto ceremonies known as ore, Katashiro are rubbed on ailing parts of the body to absorb the corruption contained within. They're discarded in a medium like water to complete the purification process. In addition to their cleaning capabilities, they can house divine spirits. Those who possess spiritual power can therefore utilize them as a vessel to contain spirits that continue. Excuse me. They continue to wander after death. I see. Hero. Thing about containing spirits. So, after losing his life to a man wearing a Hanara mask, Akito merges with a shadowy figure that goes by the name KK, completely restoring him to life. Two of them pursue Hanya, who's kidnapped Akito's younger sister Mari. KK, a spirit of a dead man who possessed Akito's body after the latter had suffered near-fatal injuries in an accident. KK seeks revenge against Hanya. Hanya? Yeah, Hanya. Okay, get that one wrapped around my head. Mari. 17-year-old younger sister, high school student. Blaze erupted in the apartment, left her grievously burned unconscious in a hospital. Hanya kidnaps her to serve as a catalyst for his ceremony. Somebody got badly burned. She looked like she could have been worse off than she was. Hanya, a mysterious man wearing a Hanya mask seen in No Replies. Believed to be connected to the mass vanishing that was taking place in Shibuya. Grievously wounds Akito before whisking his sister away. Rainwalkers. Yeah, that makes sense given the Brollies. Type of visitor born from the hearts of those who push to the point of utter exhaustion by their work. They apply an equally exhaustive approach to their work, robbing the living of their life force. Yeah, speaks volumes about society, that does. What's a rice ball? I'm going to go with a ball of rice. A hunch. It's Kagura Suzu. Series of balls affixed to a small rod which are rung by Shinto shrine maidens. They perform ritualistic Kagura dances. Okay. Why have I picked that up? Guess it'll become apparent. Straight on, then take a right. Hazardous fog will drain your health and eventually kill you. Best not to remain inside it for too long. I didn't even register there was fog there. I guess we're going around this way then. With certain super mutant samurai for sections like this. Yes, we're good. Ah, very important. Looks like a trapped spirit. Things are already done into the city, huh? Oh, he came back to life. Nice. Good. So apparently we released the spirits. Cool. Share and absorb the spirits.
吸い込まれた。
うまくいったか。あとは近くに公衆電話はないか。
If I can find a phone,
そんなもの。
いいから探せ。
This way somewhere. Neon. bunch more. Ah, I see it. Okay. Walk, walk. Oh, there's Doggy. Jumping was the thing. Priority 1. Oh, it's a different Doggy. Either way. Gotta pet the dogs.
撫でてる場合じゃねえだろ。
It's petting
で
zoo.
も可愛いだろ。
可愛くねえよ。
I understood one of those words.
受話器を取れ。俺がつなぐ。
Pick up the receiver, it'll connect us. No shit. Tends to be what they do.
何これ。
エドが作った装置だ。そこに片白をかざせ。
Ed. Who's Ed?
霧で霊になったやつはこれで外に送れば元に戻る。
Should go back to no ones we sent them outside. I see, we're sending them out of the city via the phone lines. That makes a certain amount of weird sense. As much sense as anything. Well, that's not so good. Must leave me okay. About as well as usual, Seller, so no.
あいつ。
Yeah.
余計なことを。私だけが彼らを救えると言ったはずだ。
We'll see about that.
邪魔をするな。お前は誰も救えない。
I look forward to kicking his ass. Smug
邪魔
git.
するなだと。なら渋谷中の霊を集めて邪魔してやるよ。
I should probably have read that. I did not. Ed, one of KK's allies, inventor of the spirit transmission device. Animals of Shibuya. Unlike humans, animals will not vanish, they live and continue to roam the streets. You can use spectral vision to communicate with any local creatures and see what they have to say. Ooh. Hazardous fog is hazardous. Absorbing spirits. Flame cubes. Take the cubes from visitors for long enough and take the spirits, okay. Press tab to hear animals' thoughts. Been known to notice a lot of things that humans miss entirely. Try feeding some of the city's hungry dogs as well, okay. Okay.
道案内の続きだ。有限坂に行くぞ。
Apparently I can't use that tab thing yet. How do you, Nick? How do you, Gray? Probably taking a lot of screenshots. At least a few. Special devices scattered through Shibuya, hidden inside ordinary phone booths, action machines that transport spirits absorbed with Katashiro. Safely outside the barrier, a friend of KK's name's Ed awaits their arrival and will help them become living humans once more. The more spirits you send, the more XP you'll be rewarded with, so save as many as you can. Okay, so I get XP for my trouble. Fair enough. Where are we going again? This way, I think. Wrong
エドっ
button.
て人は
Yeah, straight down the street and then...
どこかで生きてるのか。
その予定だ。ほとんどのことが想定外だ。どうなってるかわからん。
Is Nan Neon District. Okay. Let's hit the... didn't really want the database, but Hotel Hub. Preeminent entertainment district. Rose of Flesh of Buildings with decked in neon. Low-cost, no-frills hotel for rent granted by workers who have missed the last train. Yeah, sure that's what's going on. Inventory. Yep, stock up some health.
これって何？
今はいい。先を急げ。
Yeah, that doesn't look good neither. Well, there he is. In your store, we'll find something useful.
何あれ？猫？
ありゃ妖怪だな。人がいなくなったから出てきやがったのか。
That's interesting. That's a trader, magical floating cat with two tails.
持っている
Okay.
数が多ければ効率的に霊を救えるぞ。
何か使い道があるのかな？
Cost 3,000, I've got 600. 700.
珍しいものが売ってるな。
あ、エンジンがある。好きなんだよな。
Looks like the Japanese equivalent of a pot noodle.
こういうの意外と買っちゃうんだよな。
No, it made a sad noise when I didn't buy anything. It's absolutely adorable. Short weekend, yeah. Aren't they always too short?
そこの2階だ。
But where I'm rummaging through bins. But up to second floor. You mean the first floor?
ここあんたの家？
部屋の封印を解除してくれ。
Seal on the door. That worked.
中に何があるんだ？
入ればわかるよ。
Took a bit of figuring out. Hand seals. Form the seal. Press both mouse buttons to release the energy. It'll direct you on what seal is required. Do it. Interesting, kinda. Bit like lockpicking, I suppose. Catch it a bit, Tristan. Have a good one. To the apartment. Room seems to be missing a few conveniences. One in particular. Well, two in particular.
秘密基地って感じだな。
子供っぽいな。アジトって言えよ。
There's one of the conveniences. Two down one. Supposed to push her into the kitchen or something. That's fairly badass. Image not available. Magnetic field measurements. Magnetic readings, locations A and B, no change. C, upward trend. D, no change. E, no reading returned, possibly broken. Bad feeling about this, need to contact the others. Projector.
Oh,
maps with the barrier. Okay.
結界内の霧に触れれば消える。
結界？渋谷にいた人みんな消えたってことか。
うん。消された人間は5万か10万。いや、もっとだ。
なんだよそれ。
まあ、何人消えようが俺には関係ないがな。ただ、このどこかにあいつがいる。お前の妹もな。
どこかって。
Well, I guess we've got to work on finding out. How do you close the door on the toilet? Your knees will get in the way. Well, you close it before you sit down, Gray, I would guess. And your knees are directly above the rest of you. Let's investigate the subject a bit further. There is not much room, is there? Well, we're going to assume that swing just about clears the toilet, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense at all. Well, it must do, because I can close the door. So I guess you kind of have to negotiate your way around the door as you close it, or stand down the side of the toilet. That is bad. On the other hand, it's a safe house. It's not like you're going to have guests. Maybe you're just better off not closing the door. I mean, piles of rubbish everywhere. Handwritten note, 2KK, put the utensils away, throw out the empty food containers, and get the kitchen cleaned up before I get back, you slob.
確かに。
お前が代わりにやってくれるか。
やだよ。
You can do it when I'm asleep. Ooh.
向こうの世界の食べ物だな。
Food from
俺
the
た
other
ちなら
side.
食えるぞ。この世の食べ物とは違う効果があるかもな。
Okay. Spectral food. Not any restores your health like everyday food. Grants a temporary boost to your abilities. Remaining duration of food's item effect shown in gauge at bottom left. Okay.
これってあんたの本？
うん。ガキの頃にカッパを見たことがあってな。
あんた、子供の頃から普通じゃなかったのか。
Hey, you're the dude talking to himself. The Sewer Kid. A report written by KK regarding a number of disappearances that took place near a manhole. Acquiring this will grant you additional spirit skill points.
これは俺が調べた事件について書かれてる。何かの参考にはなるかもな。
KK's investigation notes. Hold the investigation notes hidden around the map. Finding them will grant spirit skill points which you can upgrade your abilities. Just periodicals. Need all of these ASAP. Thanks, Rinko. Inspecting underworld gates. Encyclopedia of Japanese sorcery. Life and death. Cultural history. Instant Noodle Almanac 2020. Periodicals I don't think is how I'd describe them. I suppose, if you generalise, it can make sense. Close the toilet lid and stand on it while closing the door. Just try to get in there. You can totally see your feet out the bottom of the store. Technically, you can do it in a lot of British ones as well. Wouldn't recommend it though. Somebody's going to fall over and probably break your ankle for you. Dog food.
妙なものはあるな。
Yeah, exactly. This is your place. Why are you asking me? Round doll said to be modelled after Buddhist monk that brings good luck when displayed. Look like it's going to bring much good luck to me. But here, got a hunch. Hmm.
誰？
仲間だ。
え？
だったと言うべきか。あいつは奪うことをためらわない。
Ah, it's dead friend.
戦っていたのか。この人たちと一緒に。
Let's say To-Noob or Tar-Noob. Either way, it looks like YouTube. Mostly. Alter. Closer you get without copyright infringement. Right. Better know what's in here. Yep. I think. Probably.
なんだよこれ。
気に入ったか持っていけ。
こんなものどこで。
職業柄まあいろいろつてがあってな。
Black market then.
あんた何者なんだよ。
国の番犬かつはぐれ者のお友達ってところか。
Bit of an odd copper.
どういう
Probably
人
not
間
a
かは
particularly
知ら
good
ないけ
one.
ど。あんたがまともじゃないってことだけは分かったよ。
So, why exactly did he just stick that either in his back pocket or his back door? Clearly meant to be Google. Back outside and cleanse some fog. Oh, I missed something on the calendar. Schedule memo meets Erica at Ibisu Station West Exit, 5 PM. Head back out. Is it secured up? No.
マンションごと押しつぶす気か。結界を破る方法があるはずだ。探せ。
Gotta be a way to break this barrier.
結界の要だ。こいつを壊せ。他にもあるはずだ。
Find barrier stones and smash. Gotta put the lid down.
何が起こってるんだ。
結界のせいであの世の干渉が強くなってるんだ。このままじゃあの世に押しつぶされる。
This is getting funky. An arrow through it. Okay. I'll took it. Bow. Aim. Draw and fire. Some major arrow drop on that. Good. Japanese calendar encyclopedia. I was slightly worried that was going to be a stack of something entirely different for a minute. Dates vary, but generally a few days around August. Festival honouring spirits of departed ancestors. Oben? Fun? Traces its roots to a legend that's possible to save these spirits that found their way to hell. Theorised the Bond dance. Dance associated with a man. Started as a way to express joy at having saved the dead from a horrible afterlife. The way you'd want to do that. Right, I thought we were done. Find and destroy its source, okay. Ketchup? Mayonnaise? I mean, if the source is mayonnaise, it definitely needs to be destroyed. We've got stones to find, keep looking. Anything there? Be up. I'm guessing the roof. Just a hunch, but I'm definitely going with the roof. Oh, maybe not. Can't close that shooter. This is a bit more of a problem, I think. Crouch to get through narrow spaces. Don't they say?
どこに行けばいいんだ。
よく調べる。何かあるはずだ。
now, I'm guessing.
いや、上に行けそうだ。
Ooh, that's not good.
ゆっくりしている暇はないぞ。
I see, we sneak underneath it. Not that way then. Yep.
なんだ。近いぞ。こいつが本体だ。ぶっ壊せ。
Got it. Whew.
間に合った。
やれやれだな。これを仕掛けた奴がいるはずだ。外を調べるぞ。
At least this one's got a sink. We've got the same problem with the crap out there. Bedroom's not exactly spacious, neither. I mean, it's got what you need, I suppose, the absolute essentials, but the living space is decent size. I suppose you can probably make something with that.
結界は消えている。
まだ近くにいるかもしれない。
We'll make one be around. Head downstairs. Oh, look on the roof. Not much up here. And ooh, hello. So round and round and round we go. Game's freaky, I love it. Yeah, it's definitely interesting. So the evil within is on my list to play eventually as well.
お前も見えるのか。よし、俺の言う通りにやってみろ。
Activate spectral vision.
これは
さっきのはこいつの仕業か。追うぞ。
Guess I can follow him. Yeah, it's definitely a bit trippy, yeah.
これって。
汚れだ。さっきの力を使って調べてみろ。
That means absorbing it.
おい、怪我するぞ。離れろ。
何か見え
Aha.
汚れの中心だ。破壊しろ。汚れに囚われていたのか。こういう奴らも多そうだな。
I get it. Spirits can sometimes be caught up in an unchecked corruption. Use spectral vision to uncover the source of the corruption. Once you destroy the source, free the spirits, you can absorb them.
先に進もうぜ。
Kitty. Direction
消
pointer?
えてる。
俺たちが追っていることに気づいたのかもな。まあいい。せっかくだから寄り道していこうぜ。この辺りに大きな神社があっただろう。何か役に立つものがあるかもしれない。そこに行ってみるぞ。
Get a
神社
shrine
にそ
then.
んなものがあるとは思えないけど。
わからないぜ。今使っている弓だって神社で見つけたんだ。
盗んだのか。
さあ、どうだろうな。
Looks like quite the communist. Make your way to Shuriyama Shrine. Somewhere off that direction. Priority 1. Pet the kitty. Cat, I'm in a bad mood. No wonder it's in a bad mood if that's your idea of petting it. Walk about now. All the random bits of rubbish give it an authentic feel. Yeah, they're quite cool. But Cyberpunk had a similar idea. Fresh moth burger. Doesn't sound good. Or fresh. The Absolute Silence Bar. Hush. Where's the music coming from it? I mean, generally you want music in a bar, but it's a bit counterintuitive in that bar's called Absolute Silence. Well, there's fog that way, so that's probably not the way to go. Crows, there's a gate. Ah!
天狗か。あいつを使えばビルの上に行けそうだな。
Aim and space to grapple. Oh, too close. Ooh.
びっくりした。
案外うまくいくもんだ。妖怪も使いようだな。
Grappling and gliding. You can move through the air by making use of your grapple and glide abilities. Grapple to extend a wire onto a Tengu and use it to pull yourself into the air. Hold to aim and then space to grapple. Glide. When you're high up in the air, hold space to glide for a short time. See, that's gliding, is it? Okay, fair enough. Took a bit of figuring out. Oh. Very
これ
cool.
でまた霧が消えた。
ああ、助けを求める霊の声が聞こえてくる。助けてやろうぜ。
Exploring further with side missions. In addition to progressing through the main story, there are a number of side missions available throughout the city. Missions of various activities, including supernatural investigations involving yokai and helping lost spirits. They're not linked to main mission progression. Sighting locations viewed on main map menu. I see, those are green. That's the main mission. Safe houses, there's a payphone. Find some of those. Convenience store, okay. Hospital. Okay. Tengu. Okay. Movement mechanic is fine, but
道は開くはずだ。それに霊になったものも救える。つまりあいつに嫌がらせができるってことだ。いいことだらけだな。
yeah, that's teleporting gliding mechanic and grappling mechanics are interesting. They're a bit weird. Fortunately, I don't have to grapple first in order to glide. I can just do that. You got bigger problems right now, lady. I mean, hopefully we'll sort it out if you won't, but... Ooh, nearly fell. Look here. Flying drink. File 88. Recording left behind by a certain scientist discussing family and cats. Okay. More food. I'd like to get over there, but I think that might be a stretch. One of those weird, creepy Tengu. Fly over there. They do make the creepiest of noises. There's one. Not quite sure how these Tengu must feel about being used as my grappling hooks, but this is going to go badly, isn't it? Or maybe it won't.
いいぞ、順調だ。おい、気づかれた。分かってる。
Apparently that's trouble. Okay. Thought it might be. I have to find a payphone in a second. Can you still use the Tokyo gate if you voted Labour? Yes, absolutely, but you just have to hold your nose. So how do I get down the street without dying horribly? I want a payphone. The nearest one's probably that one, isn't it? Right, I'm going to try a thing. So, if you're afraid of heights, you might want to look away. And if you're not, cross your fingers for me, because this might not work. It worked. Where the hell did that guy come from? I think I'm getting the hang of this. To find some more. I need some help for starters. I'm going to need to go and smash that car, apparently. Get my energy back. Ah, I look like I could go up then. Disappointment. Somehow I need to get over to that next street though. Cash? Nice. Yellow ether crystals. Award. Miko were shattered. I'm assuming it's just kept. I'm better than I was expecting. I'll take it. Who put trash in my bike basket? I can imagine that's more common than you'd expect. How long can I glide? I don't know. I kind of don't want to find out the hard way though. Phone box over here. Oh, there we are. Not a very effective way to type, you know. Transfer 909 spirits in exchange for cash and XP. That is quite cool. That's received transmission. Take a while, we'll get them back to their bodies.
録音された音声かな。
エドは人と話すのが苦手なんだよ。そうだ。もっと俺をうまく使え。
That's cool. Right. So I've got a couple of levels to get now. Of course, I forgot. Abilities, what we got here? Spectral vision range boost. Glide duration boost. Grapple. Okay. Faster sneaking. Ether shakedown. Perfect block. Quick grab in increases HP restored. Be good. That's a distinct possibility. How do I come across? I've got 40 skill points, supposedly. Don't know how many one cost. 15. Okay. I think they just cost one. That would make more sense, but okay. Speed boost on wind weaving. More attacks on a charge. Charge attack. Speed boost on the charge attack. Equipment. Bow. Consumables capacity boost. Increase the quiver size. Increase the draw speed. Okay, so for right now, go with that. Now I've got 30, okay. More shots on charge attacks and increase the rate of fire. Speed boost, I think that's probably good. How much is that? 15. Okay. Draw speed. Or the quiver size. Both of those would cost 15 as well. Okay with that for now? That's quite cool. My health's up. Okay, so let's go down here. And side mission, spirit of something declining. Say 7,500 cash and 1,000 spirits. So deciding actually how to get there might be good. Somewhere that way, okay. I didn't take damage from doing that, so that's something.
あの建物の周り、やたら結晶が多いな。
Yes, yes there are. Which makes me think trouble. Send me a fax, don't be alarmed when it arrives. I think I probably would be alarmed, I don't own a fax machine. Fax you some dead dudes, apparently. Arcade event flyer. Any idea? But no. A lot of luggage in here. So we're over for 2 right now. Buy food, or buy drinks. Feed out of the micro. Not sure what I could turn the tap on. Evening, how we doing? That one. That's the person we're here to talk to. Well, I mean, I'd feel bad about going in the ladies and stuff, but there's nobody left in the city, so I think I'm too likely to walk in on it. Old man concerned about water. Water fully stopped, a lot of deep emotion has been built up. You don't think that's why it's unsettling?
溜まった情念はやがて汚れとなり、奴らを生み出す。
放っておくわけにはいかないね。水がたくさん溜まってるとこ探してみるか。
そうだな。この辺りだと。
Look for places where water's pooling around. I did wonder if the bathroom might be flooded or something, but apparently not. That way, huh? Well, a little bit of a frame rate drop there, but for most of the part, it's hung on reasonably well. Oh, you git! Where did you come from? Give me your heart. Can I run a bit faster? No, apparently I can't. Yeah, I made some progress. Let's smash that, grab a bit more energy. Oh my god. You ninja kicked me. Whew. That got a little hairy for a minute. Nice. Ugh. Attention for you. So it's the other way. Oh, creepy empty school uniforms. That's just decidedly disturbing. Water pooling somewhere around here.
おい、タバコ探してくれ。
どうして？
吸いてえからに決まってるだろ。
絶対に嫌だよ。
What do you suppose he wants with a packet of cigarettes? Stick them up his nose?
山で売ってるのかよ。
Says
だ
arrows?
け持っていてもな。
Honestly, oh yeah, it does. I'm not going to buy anything right now, I don't think. I don't think I really have any cause to. Somewhere around here there's water pooling then. Putting it on the street. Zip.
銭湯か。水がある場所には違いない。中を調べるぞ。
The bathhouse. Yeah, that would seem like a local place for water. Ah, okay. I don't have to creep under. Joking about sitting through the Ghostwire. Yeah, exactly. I got there eventually, guys. It was a tiny little bit unintuitive. Well, not that way then, I guess.
嫌な気配がする。汚れがよどんで空間を歪めているのか。
Yep, that's not a good sign, really, is it? Corruption warping space, mind you.
これも汚れのせい。
戦うしかないぜ。
Well, apparently that was a poor choice. Yeah, okay, let's use a consumable item. Dear. Ribby's blowing out. You're right, that's right, I'm going to end up with Bon Jovi tunes in my head. Nice try. button. Step. Focus. Can we focus? Stays down. Right, we're making progress, I think. Little concentration required, but I can do even better. Okay, yeah, give me some alternative approaches. Got him.
よし、これで終わりかな。
Oh, went okay. Interesting.
ああ、
Cock.
無事に戻れたな。これであのよどみも消えただろう。
I feel like KK arbitrarily decides you're done, and then everything just goes, oh, okay then. KK said so.
街が元に戻ったら銭湯も再開するかな。
どうだかな。行く川の流れは絶えずして、しかも元の水にあらず。物事や状況は常に変わってくってことだ。
Very philosophical. Utterly unhelpful.
地道にやるしかねえな。
I need to find me a phone box again soon. Oh, would you look at that? There's one nearby. Yikes. You didn't show it? How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Let's see that phone box. The other side, of course. On the other hand, that way? There it is. That's Superman on. Well, right. Interesting. Part of the plan.
よし、また強くなったな。
Another level. Nice. I think I do know what I want. Yeah. More shots. Magatama is needed to unlock skills beyond this point. Okay. Go what? Exposure duration boost. Extra HP. That's not a bad thing. Increases speed. Definitely worthwhile. Cheers, Stella. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in that database. Right. So, that. Okay. Another. So I can go back and presumably turn that in, or is it already turned in? Is that what it's saying? Oh, I think it's saying it's already turned in. That's supposed to be tick, isn't it? Handicraft Nakamata. Run by Nakamata in search of rare items. Also sell them, including KK's investigation files, Magatama, and more. Oh, that'll be useful to find. On the way to where I need to be. As is the next side mission. So I need to hang a right. And then turn right and head up to the intersection. Something like that. Right, okay. We're on track again. So, left here, then right. The next mission's starting to show up. Down comes the rain again. I hear Tengu. Cleansing large shrines. Large shrines have multiple Torii gates that have been corrupted. Cleansing all the Torii gates at a given shrine will clear the fog in the surrounding area. Cleansing a large shrine has many benefits, revealing hidden spirits and unlocking new shops and locations. I think I get the idea. Ah, okay.
マレビトの気配がする。
予定と違うじゃないか。
霊視して神社の様子を伺え。敵の居場所や霧の発生源も特定できるはずだ。
Ah, interesting. Gates over there. Provision's helpful. Yay. All the crap going on around here has made it impossible to get a good nap in. That's got its priorities straight. And it was a chic. Zuki, where is she? Okay. Landlord kidnapped. What, his cat? Or her cat?
そういうのやめなよ。塩せんべい？
塩せんべいはあの子の大好物なんじゃ。床の間の青い器にお供えすれば必ず姿を現すはず。
Okay. Big blue dish in alcove. Which is apparently not this way. Ah, there.
座敷わらし。どこにいるんだろう。
この家のどこかのはずだ。探すんだ。
Oh, gotta admit, I managed to get myself turned around already. Okay. Kendama, toy consisting of a ball with a hole in the bottom attached to a string, attached by a string to a handle with a spike on the top. So there's 3 shallow balls. Like cup and ball from hell then. Second scrap from Landlord's Diary. Stupid Zashiki Warashi. Can't sleep without crying. It does drive me up the wall. What gives? Not been 3 months since I took it, and my fortunes are not improving. Why? I'm not any richer than before. In fact, all the cash I borrowed got stolen by some lassie thief. Debt collectors practically banging down my door day after day. Got hanging there a little longer. I'm sure my patience will be rewarded. I've got myself a golden goose here, and I'm not letting anyone else have it. I want to be ready for when the Zashiki Warashi starts making it rain on me, so I brought a good lockbox. I'll keep the key stashed in the Buddhist altar in the bedroom until my luck turns around. No one will be able to find it there, not to solve.
座敷わらし。ひどい目に遭ってなければいいけど。ずっと泣いてる。
子供を泣かせるやつにろくなのはいねえよ。仏壇か？力を使え。姿が見えるようになるはずだ。まさか仏壇を丸ごと隠してやがるとはな。
It's a safe key. Now we've just got to find the safe. First scrap from Landlord's Diary. My debt would be history if I just had the Sashiki, where is she? But no, Selfish Hag wants to hog it all to herself. She won't sell it to me. Who the hell does she think she is? Can't take this anymore. She's not going to cooperate. I'll steal the stupid thing and weigh down it from my fat stacks of yen.
かわいそうに。
もう泣くな。ばあさんに合わせてやるよ。
Something about a safe. Well, I'm none the wiser. There's something I'm profoundly missing. Well, obviously there is, but what it might be. Aha! Well, that's a space I haven't searched yet. Be having much more luck, but... That door doesn't open. Sounds like the voice is coming from upstairs, but... Ah, that's a lockbox.
見てみろ。床の間がある。
Floor pan.
この図だと右下あたりか。
Alright,
座敷わらしはこ
blueprint.
こだね。
Be there. Okay, I've got it. Here somewhere.
ここか。
Got it.
油断するなよ。
Ooh! And Lord Spectre.
盗っ人武田シートはこのことだな。
座敷わらしは返してもらうよ。
Took a while to find our way around. I think it was to look right at it and not seeing it.
死んでまで金に執着しやがって。こんな奴は印で払っちまうぞ。
Use the seal, exercise him. Let's see. Up and then round. I don't seem to get a whole lot of response. Ah, there we go, we succeeded.
欲深いのもほどほどにしてほしいね。さてと、
Yes,
あ
go.
とは塩せんべいだな。もう自由だからね。
How do you steal a spirit?
やっぱ幸運はなしかよ。
Really feeling lucky? Well, not yet. See what happens when we come back outside. If we get ambushed, I'm definitely not lucky. Or I am lucky, or it's just bad luck.
はい、ばあさん。やってくれたな。
そう怒るな。この子を泣かせる
Yeah,
と
KK's a bit of a bell as well, isn't he?
これじゃダラスのじいさんと変わらんわい。
やれやれ。
会えてよかったですね。
おかげさまでありがとうございました。これで思い残すことはありません。
There we go. Still be looking. Gotta retrace my steps. Receive power, rather. Magatama. In addition to ordinary spirits, you can also absorb yokai, which will reward you with Magatama. Magatama are used on skills menu to unlock sections of the tree and open up new skills. Good. So I will hold off on that, I think. Now, well, that wasn't quite what I had in mind. Type of visitor born from the desire to run away. Inside lies only void, floats in the air, attacks from above. Okay. Paper doll. Type of visitor born from a life spent maintaining a vapid facade. Empty smiles ever at the ready. They spread the same negative energy they've been forced to bear. Student of misery. Okay, that was cool there. Type of visitor born from the anxieties of young female students, quick to act and with merciless tenacity. Yes. Teenage anxieties, that would be a thing. That does kind of annoy me. Like, sometimes having markers to say, oh, you got something here you haven't found is a good thing. Other times it's kind of, now everything's got a marker on it. Not really all that helpful. Voice logs.
同僚が作った口実筆記のアプリを今日から試すことにする。
The one we
事故
found
のせい
in
で私の手に麻痺が残ったこ
earlier.
とを気遣ってくれたようだ。そのことは一切触れなかったが、それも彼らしい。とりあえず最初は日記として使う。今朝の話。娘から猫を飼いたいとお願いされた。妻も聞いていたと思うが、帰ったら改めて話をしないとな。ペットを飼うのは娘の教育にもいいだろう。だが、ペットはいずれ飼い主より先に死んでしまう。あの子はそのことを理解しているのだろうか。それよりもちゃんと世話をするかだ。気づいたら私が世話をしていることになりそうだ。
Fair enough. Legit concerns. I thought that might have been a mistake. Red ether crystals. Explode when shattered can be used to your advantage to damage visitors in the blast radius. Restored ether when destroyed, restoring SP for fire weaving. Okay. There's a load of bad guys. I need to head forward and then to the right. As suspected, I'm getting attacked by baddies. I don't tend to get attacked by the goodies, unless she's really effed up. Ow! I mean, it's all well and good showing me a sign and all, but I'd rather you didn't hit me in the face with it. Woo! Charge does take a while, even sped up. Quite as long as it did, obviously, but... Whew. I think you gotta find a bit more, what's it? Energy. What's this? Maximum wind SP up. Nice. Jesus statues. Praying statues will raise your maximum SP required for material weaving. Nice. That's an idea. So somewhere over here there's several gates to cleanse. I was already at, mate. Health back as well.
これで邪魔者はいなくなったな。
It might be a good idea to cleanse the rest of them before I do that. It's the big one. Oh, they're on to me, right? I was just going to rip the core out there, but it went down too quick. Does look to be struggling a little bit with the frame. Yeah? Catch you later, now. Have a good one. Is everything looking okay, by the way, folks? Because my preview's lagging a bit, but that could just be preview. Ow. Move. Didn't actually mean to do that, but... I'm going to try and... expose the core so that I can that wasn't quite the plan, but hey, it worked. Everything looking okay for you? Good. Getting a bit of lag. So let's try that. That smooths it a little bit. Because it has been dipping a little bit, so. See, right now that hasn't improved it any. Try and get this sorted out in part one rather than waiting, I think. Oop, no. Turn back on medium and try performance mode. See how that looks. Looks a little bit more stable. It's maybe slightly less fancy looking, but nothing particularly noticeable. Progress. Fast travel. Select a Kalin's shrine or other fast travel icon on the map and fast travel there instantly. Nice. Something here, huh? Very strange. According to all the stats on OBS, everything is solid as a rock. I've missed a total of 7 frames all evening due to rendering lag and skipped 6 for encoding lag. So, out of 546,000 frames. So you shouldn't have even noticed that, is what I'm saying. Makes me think maybe it's either the frame rate that I'm seeing and I'm just not seeing it so much. But OBS does actually look a bit smooth. Still, frames a bit more solid. Yeah, it does look better on the old preview as well. I think that must have just been it. Cool, right. Speaking of OBS, that's OBS's logo. Or it's the same thing as OBS's logo. I don't know what the origin is. Or it's very similar anyway. No, it is the same, except OBS is black and white.
Oh, Nanda?
Imikuji effects. Shrines can draw draw paper fortunes known as Imikuji. These fortunes can be good or bad and will affect you accordingly. They're all temporary. You can only have one active at a time, which means if you find charms... Oh, even if you find charms that allow you to maintain multiple buffs. Potential effects ordered from luckiest to unluckiest. XP rewards tripled. Damage halved. Damage received halved. HP will not decrease beyond critical level. Amount of maker received from ether crystals doubled. Cash, more cash. Wind carries a faint strains of the Tokyo Bond dance. Visitors spring forth nearby. HP is immediately reduced to 1. Ooh. Those Tengu sound like they're some kind of flying enemy that's going to pop up and screw me over. Also, more sucks than have lost frames. What, this evening? It's just this evening, they can't have gone that far. Unlucky year chart. Some ages in a personal life when misfortunes tend to befall them more regularly. These critical years, which vary depending on a person's gender, were as well as the years before and after them. It's important to be proactive in warding off bad fortune before it's too late. You can find critical years for both genders listed below. Males 25, 42 and 61. Females have more apparently. 19, 33, 37 and 61. Well. 25. I don't really remember 25 very clearly, and the other two are non-issue yet. Care must also be taken 24, 26, 41, 43, 16, 62. The years either side. Please don't hesitate to contact us if you would like a consultation regarding prayers to protect your fortunes. The religion or protection racket. Festival calendar. New Year's Day on January 1st. Tsuban February 3rd. Hina Matsuri March 3rd. October 16th to 17th. Autumn Festival November 15th. Shichi-go-san and New Year's Eve on the 31st. Fair enough. Shinto priest weekly reports. Rare talismans out of stock. They are finalized shrine seal book design. Performed 2 wedding ceremonies. Meeting for groundbreaking ceremony. Also went shopping. Spent work warding off bad fortunes. Cleaning in the afternoon. Disaster readiness equipment inspected. Disaster drill preparations completed. Nice. Didn't manage to prevent much of a disaster though. Looking for that thing that's supposed to be... Oh, I see. Should we test our luck, see how we do? Tsukichi. Could be better, could be worse. Act not in haste, peace and tranquility should prevail. The wind carries the faint strains of the Tokyo Bond dance. The music's going to hang around for a bit. Nothing hidden around the back then. I wouldn't say those are exactly faint strains, I'd say they're fairly dominating strains. Look for something useful in the shrine, yeah, we'll do that. Are they? Not a long bath. That's what he said then. Records, aha. Arrows and paper dolls. Oh, makes a little sad noise when you don't buy anything. Ah. Look out. Make an offering of Mika, you'll be rewarded in proportion to the amount you donate. Once you confirm the amount you wish to offer, choose a prayer to complete the process. Certainly more like a protection racket to me. Come on, brain, switch on. That was quite cool. Get to go up the ladder there. Little things. What makes the big things? Nether watermelon. That just sounds so wrong. Feeling something was lost in translation there. Donate 100 or 500. Alright, 500. What do I wish for? Find more Jizu searches. Find what I'm looking for. Recover health. Recover SP. KK to get his wish granted. Statues. Means more, more spirit points, which is definitely worthwhile. A flaming crystal ball. I'm guessing that teaches me fire magic. Fire weaving. Looks like. Yeah. The most powerful long-range lances of flame. Charging the attack transforms lances into a ball that explodes and can damage many visitors at once. Switching attack types. Circle through the elements with E on weapons with mouse wheel. E hold to open attack the attack wheel. Switch between the three weaving elements and both elements as necessary.
寄り道した甲斐はあったな。次は情報を集める。渋谷を見渡せる場所はないか。
陰りへの展望台とかは？
悪くない。
Head for the Kagiri observation deck. Guessing that pauses the game then. Definitely want to try out the fire if I get the chance. Shrine request. Order 10 Katashiro from your shrine. I'd like to increase the order to 15. Apologise for sudden request. Pay any additional fees. Paper cutouts, man.
気になってたんだけど、国の番犬って警察ってこと？
ああ、そうだ。警察は嫌いか？
いや、その割には口が悪いなと思って。
警察なんてこんなもんだよ。
タヌキ？何か言ってる？
おい、力を使ってみろ。俺たちなら。
Here. Dog is talking to me. Projecting its thoughts at me. Do not some run-of-the-mill chumps so that we lay something on you. Me and my crew came here from Samoto to take in the sights, but all hell broke loose and we got separated. I had to get them myself, but my back's been a real pain in the back. Can you hunt them down for me? Being Tunique, their shapes lifted into something else, I'm sure you'll find them. If you do, tell them to get their ferry butts back to the boss pronto. Boss Tanuki. A gaggle of Tanuki recently trekked to Tokyo, but then got themselves lost. The boss needs to help finding them. Keep your eyes peeled for these crowded critters as you make your way down. Keep an eye out. The seat you're sitting on, that big bowl of ramen you're about to tuck into. That conspicuously out-of-place road sign you spotted could be transformed Tanuki in disguise. One right here. Do something at the shrine that's got a tail sticking out of it. I can let them know once we've found them. See nothing with a tail what shouldn't have one. There's a whole lot going on. Unmark. Jesus, that should just get quite detailed. A couple of statues, KK's investigation notes of 4 Magatama. Bloody hell. Apparently there's a whole lot of stuff I've yet to find. Take a bit of figuring out, I think. So that's the thing. I have literally no idea what I'm even looking for. Ah, got it. There we go. That's more like a raccoon than anything else, isn't it? Found me. Pretty sharp eye. But what's this looking for you? That's where the humans say you hid. Here we are. Trash panda. Yeah. Definitely got some of that vibe going. It's a cat.
Nanda?
No idea what that is. Oh, it's a golden tea ball, I get that, but functionally, I have no idea what it's supposed to do. But the map did say there was a whole load of stuff, particularly those shrines. I don't actually recall spotting those shrines. My brain has gone and forgot what they look like, so... There's a quest. I'm going to do that right now. I'd rather find shrines than up my carry capacity. But just how big an area we're talking here, I don't know. I may not be looking far enough afield. There was one back up here, wasn't there? This is just a raccoon. Yes, it's that. Looks like that. Run back up the street. We'll see if I can spot the damn thing. Okay, so it's that. What I've got to look for around it. Doggo! Give him some food. Yeah, okay.
よし、お食べ。慌てずに食べな。
Oh, quite welcome, Doggo. You going to reward me by showing me something cool? Can but hope so. Could not be a phone box you want to pee on. Hash. Good boy. Well, the petting animation is a little limited after the first time. It's a camera. What does it look like? Old school photographic film camera related to a peculiar serial killer. Okay, now that's a bit more interesting. Model is eerily reminiscent of one used by a serial killer who made headlines in the US. So similar, in fact, some believe to be the one actually used to photograph his victims, fulfilling his grotesque desire to immortalise their looks of terror. Okay, just a history thing. It's great, but... not particularly right now. Jesus statues, each aligned with a single element. Permanently increases your SP for the corresponding element. Okay. You hungry? Okay. Let's do a quick lap around the outside and see what we can see. Now I know what I'm looking for. bad guy there. Might as well.
もう大丈夫だよ
Yeah, I kind of knew it wasn't getting up there, but... Speak to the boss Tanuki. I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to have a bit more of a shufty. Could take a bit of figuring out some of this stuff.
車の上に乗ることってあんまりないよな
おいおい、持ち主がいたら怒られるぞ。
Oh, that was cool. Random comment about the fact I vaulted over a car. See if he gets to come out when I jump on a police car. No. I think that would have elicited more of a response. Oh well. Okay, well, we'll keep our eyes out as we travel around and see what we can see and stuff. Look, this is a lot of stuff packed in that's not necessarily immediately obvious. A little chime, I don't know what that means. But there's something nearby that I want to find. Oh man. Need to find the rest of my boys. Yeah, well, that might be a challenge. Fine, we'll come to the big hill way up now, meeting boys at the shrine up there. Okay? Like it's a big city, like huge bigs, and ideally if you gotta take time sussing them out. Will likely take a while. Okay, I just registered I got 5 shots of the fire weaving and 31 shots of the wind. We've got a fair bit to do here. That's the one I found. Another wind one. Go and grab that while I think about it. Place waypoint. That way. At least we grab this one and then we'll... Ooh, not the button I had in mind. These little digital effects are very cool. They're very Bethesda, I have to admit. They remind me of some of the magical effects from Skyrim. And they, you know, more up to date and stuff. Quite what you'd expect. Very quick prayer.
信心深いな。
こういう時だからね
On religion, huh? Okay, interesting. 31 channels of wind sounds like you're after a bowl of beef. 32 now. Cheap takeaway is usually dangerous for that sort of thing. I mean, the only thing that is, but you know. Okay. have a quick play with photo mode. So, not a lot about filters and such. Select. Well, how many are there? 2 so far. Rotate the screen. Just height. Can't really do that right now. Oh, selfie mode only. So, I think I see. Get the idea, it is very restrictive. I'm going to selfie mode and I can play remote, rotate the screen, adjust the distance, or hide the player. But I'm limited in doing any of that when I'm in regular mode. Okay. Well, the rain stopped. That's better. Can I? Means one will have to traverse into where I want to be. Yeah, we spotted the hand gesture earlier, guys. Pretty cool. Fitting as well, as far as these things go. Yeah, screwed that slightly. It's perfect. As far as those things go, you know? I quite like that a lot. I have to find out where the game saves them now. God knows. I'm sure I'll manage. Yeah, those are all tickly. Right. I have to save them. Fair enough. On that note, I think for one evening, that's probably a good place to leave it. Might help if I change that over. Yeah, that was fun, interesting. Still very much early, trying to figure out what's what and so on and so forth, but yeah. I'm liking that. Lots of little interesting details. There's a lot going on in the city. I think it's going to take me a while to figure out my way around it and what's where and travelling, like traversal and things. Those are tickling like crazy tonight. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Combat so far is fairly basic, but we haven't even picked up most of the combat. Well, like we're about halfway through the combat options we picked up, but only right there at the end. So we'll level things up and expand a bit and get to change it up and stuff. Ooh, have a good night, Nick. Thanks for hanging out. See you soon. Yeah, we'll expand those combat options and level up and stuff as we go along. The level up tree, I see what people are getting at with it not being the most expansive ever. But at the same time, I don't think it's too bad, but you know, it's cool. It looks like it's going to be fun. So we'll have to see how it goes. We'll pot around, do some side quests, I think, at the start of Wednesday's stream. And then advance the story from there, I think. Be reasonably thorough. I'm not going to worry about 100%ing things because I generally don't. It's to the point where that just tends to be less gameplay, more chore. So, but I would like to find some more statues to level up. I'm guessing the ones around where I am are just focused on the primary ability I've got at the moment, the wind. To get more energy to draw on spirit points. Yeah, I assume the stuff around where I am, those statues have focus on the wind stuff, and the fire one will be as I progress further out, they'll start appearing, and so on and so forth. But we'll see as we crack on, I guess. Should be cool. So, tomorrow is Tuesday. We'll jump back into Fallout and see what's what. Not even sure what's happening in Fallout tomorrow. Should probably check. Probably not much until the end of the week, as Hunt for the Treasure Hunt has drifted on by and I got nada. Really disappointing. I'll have a jump around a few camps and see if anybody's selling anything at a reasonable price, I think. I had to run around today to see if we could get anything out of buying a load of pails and dice. Pretty sure there is something up, but I don't think it's massive. We're on 28th or crikey, is it that late already in March? Hunt for the Treasure Hunter yet. So this weekend, Minerva's Big Sale, Legendary Purveyor Sale, Double Mutations, that's next weekend. No, it's not. It's the weekend after. Nothing happening this coming weekend. Surprising. It is April Fool's. And then Minerva's Big Sale at the weekend after. Okay. Cool. Cool. Meat Week comes back at the end of the month, so that's the really big thing. And we've got Double Score and Double Mutation caps coming up. Yeah, no script surplus event, which will be good after Hunt for the Treasure Hunter, but been doing other stuff this weekend anyway, so it's not so bad. Reviewers came to the conclusion that nothing in the game was really bad, just some weren't as fleshed out as they could have been. I think you're going to find that in every game ever to some degree or other. But, yeah, that's fair. Seems like it could be a bit more expansive. On the other hand, this, I think, is a bit of a change in direction and stuff for Tango, so it's the first step out into a new style of game and that sort of thing, that's fine. Who knows what they might do on down the future once they get more comfortable, a bit more confident, and additional resources and so on and so forth. We will see. Sorry, episode covert armor plans. Yeah. Well, they're still dropping from daily ops. It just takes a while to get them. So I'm pretty sure I got the last thing I needed the other day, so happy about that. Anyway, that's all for tomorrow. We'll jump in and do some Fallout tomorrow, which will be cool. We'll hang out at my shiny new camp. Speaking of, if you haven't seen it, do check out the video. I imagine most of you probably have by now, given that it's doing rather well. Which I kind of thought it might, actually. But, yeah, really happy with how that one came out. Yeah, we'll jump in, check out the new camp. I will, well, I've been testing out a sneaky melee thing, which seems to be working okay so far, but I'm not overly enamoured of it, I don't think. It's working okay, but, it's not for me. Melee is just not fleshed out enough for it, as I was saying. Original promos and original IP, yeah, exactly. Always a good place to start, Gray. Once they've got the thing figured out, they will expand, so I'm sure this does well. A few people are suggesting it's a bit of a niche audience, this game, but yeah, I can kind of see that. I think it would appeal to more people once they gave it a chance, but getting people to give something a bit different like this a chance is the hard part, as always. But it should be cool. Just got the right arm. Is that the only one you need, Tinky? Or the only one you've got? Anyhow, I'm going to head off, get myself a drink. Oh, no, wait, I actually still got half my drink. That explains why I'm thirsty then. So I will... leg. So I will, yeah, love you all and leave you. You know where all the buttons are down below the video, like subs, merch store, social media links, channel memberships, all that good stuff if you're interested. Yeah, Fallout tomorrow. Video-wise, I'm guessing we'll be a bit quieter this week, but we'll see. You have to think about a build for the weekend. Follow up that one from... I might see if I can do a 3... Mix it up a bit, we'll see. Done a couple of builds. We'll see how that one all goes as the week goes on and as I feel. But I mean, I have to spend a fair bit of time in Fallout. I mean, either way. So, we'll see. We'll see. Honda. Either way, we'll be back in there tomorrow, which should be cool. So, yes, do look after yourselves. Have a good one. I'm going to try and get some sleep, I guess. But for now, see how that goes. Have yourselves a good evening, and I will catch you all same bat time, same bat channel tomorrow night. So, see you then. All right.